Hello again. My name is Monica Escaneda, owner of Feng Shui for Us, creator of the 9 Steps to Feng Shui system. In this video, I want to share with you why I decided to not practice any of the compass schools of Feng Shui. When I first became acquainted with Feng Shui, I met people who were practicing compass schools of Feng Shui or who had hired people to do consultations for them that were trained in the compass school, and the results were not good. First of all, the places didn't look good. They didn't look beautiful. They didn't look welcoming. Some of the advice was actually really bizarre. The strange recommendations. For example, one person had been advised to get train tracks, the large, big metal train tracks, and put 7 of those in different spaces in her home. But most of all, the reason I decided against doing compass school was because I found it to be fear-inducing. Let me share with you a couple of examples. I met a woman who had hired a Feng Shui consultant that practiced compass school. This Feng Shui consultant told her that her bedroom was in such a bad direction for her that she should try to spend very little time in the bedroom except for sleeping, and she should actually just do the Feng Shui of her bedroom as if it was a completely separate living unit from the rest of the house. What happened to this young woman is that over time, she became afraid of even going in her bedroom to sleep. Many times she just slept in the sofa. Her bedroom became a candidate for that show Hoarders. You could not walk through the bedroom actually, because there were so many things on the floor, there were so many things on the bed, on the dresser. It was a nightmare of clutter. Another example that I can share with you is of a woman who had been told that her house faced a really negative direction for her. She had been convinced that the house was bad luck for her and bad things had started to happen in that home. When I came in and helped her with my system, with the 9 Steps to Feng Shui system, all of a sudden the bad luck was gone, and she even got a promotion at work. Because compass school works by determining your one number based on astrological information and doing numerological calculations, and based on that, it tells you that you have 4 positive directions and 4 negative directions, I have seen that people immediately start being afraid of those 4 negative directions. And that means they become afraid of space, and in becoming afraid of space, they become afraid of life. I believe that a Feng Shui consultant should be a person that empowers their clients to rise above their fears, not a person that sinks them further into fear. And that was the main deal breaker for me, where I decided to not practice compass school, because I have seen too many people disempowered by the belief that there's only 4 directions in life that are good for them and 4 directions that are bad for them. My personal opinion that comes from my experience of practicing Feng Shui for over 20 years is that all directions are good for you if your heart is in the right place. And that is why I use the Bagua map by lining it up with the wall that contains the main door, because that is a heart-oriented approach. We are using the compass of the heart instead of using a magnetic compass. I want to invite you to watch a video that I'm including in this page under this video, so that you can learn more about how the 9 Steps to Feng Shui system that I practice is different from compass school. Some people have told me that they mix form school with compass school, that they take a little bit from the one branch and a little bit from the other branch of Feng Shui, but this is incorrect, because the 2 branches are actually representing 2 really different ways to see the world and 2 very different ways to practice Feng Shui. One of the most important decisions somebody needs to make before they start applying Feng Shui in their homes, or before they start studying Feng Shui, is which branch of Feng Shui they are going to use. In the video, you will see what are the differences in practice between applying the 9 Steps to Feng Shui, which is under the umbrella of the form school branch of Feng Shui, and practicing any of the compass schools. There are very clear differences, and I really encourage you to watch that video so that you can see which branch your heart is attracted to. Thank you for watching.